Thank you. It's very good to be here again. I'm very pleased to be here. So when it comes to Mosul, we're working to apply all the lessons that we've learned in these very difficult places like Tikrit, like Ramadi, and relying on the Iraqi security forces that we have helped train and the Kurdish peshmerga that we have helped train as a coalition to take the fight to Daesh. We're now in the third week of this operation. Everything right now is ahead of schedule. Very importantly, the planning that went into this operation was truly extraordinary. We are seeing cooperation between the Iraqi security forces and the Kurdish peshmerga that is totally unprecedented. They are literally working together on the battlefield. So right now, everything in Mosul is ahead of schedule on all axes of advance, but Daesh, as we expected, is putting up a fierce fight, and I expect this will take some time to conclude, but right now, the plan is very much on track. At the same time, we are not going to allow Daesh to have sanctuary anywhere else, either on that map or around the world. So today you may have seen the initial phase of operations to liberate Raqqa have begun. This will happen in phases. It'll happen in very close consultations with our partners on the ground, the Syrian Democratic Forces, and also with our allies in the region, particularly Turkey. So the announcement today came from the Syrian Democratic Forces, which is a coalition of Kurds and Arabs. And when it comes to Raqqa, I want to make very clear, it is our principal priority throughout this campaign that the vanguard of the force that takes major territory from Daesh should be locally based forces. So when it comes to Raqqa, we want a force that ultimately liberates Raqqa that is primarily from the local area, Arabs from the area. For a while in Iraq, in particular, we had 160,000 American troops fighting and dying in Iraqi cities and villages. That was against the predecessor of Daesh, al-Qaeda in Iraq, led by al-Zarqawi. Very difficult, and what we found was, ultimately that's not a source for lasting success. Young Americans going and fighting in the streets and villages of Iraq, we have to empower locals to do this. That was one of the lessons we took very late in the overall conflict in Iraq during the surge with the awakening, and it is a fundamental core priority of ours in this campaign.